Hi, this is an overview of Isaiah chapters 36 through 39. Get ready to rumble. This event's importance and greatness is highlighted by the fact that it is retold three times. Once by Jeremiah in 2 Kings 18, by Isaiah here in chapter 36, and then by Ezra in 2 Chronicles 32. This is an amazing deliverance by the Lord. The question is, what was the Lord trying to teach them, and what is he trying to teach us now? How did God get the people ready for chapter 36? Who is God? Are all gods equal? Where is hope found? Especially in a person-to-person exchange, are we really willing to say we will trust in the unseen and the future hope conveyed in God's words, rather than the help of flesh and blood people around us? This talk in chapter 36 is the height of human pride and arrogance. Have a great time talking about this with the teens. Chapter 37 begins with Hezekiah praying, crying out to God. How did the earlier chapters of Isaiah contribute to the king and the people having a heart ready to cry out? There are lots of things to notice here, but one of them is the humility of Hezekiah and the genuine way he approached this threat. In 37, 8 through 13, the Rabshaketh lets his mouth, or hand, or really his heart, get the best of him. The promise and comfort God speaks here is amazing. Then, verses 35 and 36 are a huge shock and awesome deliverance. Interestingly, God could do that any day of the week, but chooses not to. Why is Hezekiah's faith great in verses 14 through 20? Chapters 38 and 39 are sad. Hezekiah stumbles and falls. So what shook his faith in chapter 38? It was probably that he was a young man at 39 and was faced with death. Our view of death can shape us. If life is only good on earth, and if the only real joy is here on earth, God's presence in heaven are actually the loss of everything. We understand the sense of sorrow and loss, yet is it really losing to go before God? This is a struggle for all of us. Notice that the sign in 38:8 would have been a world event. You can discuss what happened here. Chapter 39 is a very short summary of this visit. The Babylonians were known for stargazing, so that would have been one of the reasons they came. This sign was associated with Hezekiah's sickness and cure. Also, the Babylonians were related to and under the control of Assyria. Thanks to what happened at Jerusalem, they now had the opportunity to rise in power, and they would. It's clear that God is not happy with Hezekiah. You need to read 2 Chronicles 32, 24 through 31 to get the rest of the story. Hezekiah's faith was solid before the sickness, but afterward, he took God for granted and allowed pride to grow in his heart. God's glory is God's. Hezekiah took credit for what only God could do, and he stopped living to promote the knowledge of God in the world. There are lots of lessons in all of this, and this should make some good application for us. The next section of Isaiah will show that even though Israel will fall and be taken out of the land, God will console them with great hope, a suffering servant, and a millennial kingdom where all nations will come to them and their Messiah. Lord bless you and have a great time with these chapters. Maranatha.